with you. This is the Ren Leash Show. I'm Ren.
And I'm Leash.
And we're going to talk to you about some great movie news that we've discovered this week. What are you going to talk about?
Well, I'm going to talk about Harry Potter. Now, I'm a huge Harry Potter fan, so I rushed out to see the screening this week, so I'll let you know my thoughts on that. And you went and visited a set of Australian movie, didn't you?
Yes, I went on to West, which we'll talk about in a little bit.
But first up, a few weeks ago I got to sit down with 3 of the stars and the director of Knocked Up, which is a great new comedy,
Love
one
that
of my favourites this year.
Makes you want to have a baby.
Never want to have a baby. And I asked them about the improvisation in this film because there's a lot of that going on. So I asked them, well, how much of the movie is improvised and how much is actually, planned out beforehand? And here's what they had to say.
We start improvising in rehearsals, and then we read the whole script out loud, and then we improvise some more. So by the time it's all said and done, we don't know what the hell happened.
Yeah, it's hard to say how long the writing, like where the writing ends and the improvising starts. 'Cause if Judd improvised it, does that mean that it was written? Because he's the writer. How does that work?
We'll kind of shoot a scene as it's written, and then sometimes it'll go off in another direction, and Judd will say, all right, do it again, but this time just say something weird, and then it will turn into something else.
He yells action, and you're in the middle of it, and then he'll just scream out, another line or another direction to go in, and you have to just go with it, and it's really fun. It's fun for an actor to do it that way.
This week I went to see Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Now, being a huge Harry Potter fan, I was really excited and I was not disappointed. Now, the movie's already gaining some pretty bad reviews, which I don't really understand because for me, being a fan of the book, it was great to see it all played out on the big screen. Although I have to say, a lot of it felt a little bit rushed. It was quite long, it was over 2 hours, but for me, I wanted more. Now, if you're a young kid hoping to go see this film, or you've got really, really young kids, I wouldn't take them because it is quite scary. Even I found it pretty scary. I had to watch quite a bit of it through my hands. Overall, I give Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix 4 stars out of 5. I loved it. I can't wait to see the next one.
And as far as I'm concerned, you know where I think Harry could stick his broom. I went onto the set of West, a brand new Australian film. It's dark, it's gritty, it's an urban drama directed by Daniel Craig. And it's got Nathan Phillips in it. This was after Wolf Creek, the success of that, but before he joined Samuel L. Jackson for Snakes on a Plane. Check it out.
Basically, West follows a story of 2 best mates who are cousins, grown up in the same bedroom together from a low working class family, and dealing with life and the choices we make and the compulsions we have, and the I guess the dire straits of growing up in the West, not having much of role models or a good family environment, and henceforth just battling the grind of life, and sometimes the terrible choices we make leading to terrible consequences. So it's quite a deep, dark film in a lot of ways. And if you've seen West Side Story, it's nothing like this.
Hey, what's the fucking wrong?
There is going to be, as we all know, a 4th Indiana Jones film. I'm not that excited about it, only because the 4th in a franchise is traditionally a pile of poo. And I'm not filled with confidence by the fact that Harrison
really
Ford
old.
is 62 plus. But the thing that might make this good is the fact that they're going to tie the storyline for the 4th back to the first one, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Will Indy find, eventually, the Ark of the Covenant? I bet he's got his arthritic fingers crossed.
Well, that does it for this show today. If you want to keep in touch with us or watch a few of our previous episodes, you just have to go to therenandleashshow.blogspot.com. I always go the wrong way, so I can never tell which way I go. Or go to Ren's blog, which is moviejuice.com.au.
That's right.
And you'll be able to keep in touch with what Ren is thinking. Scary.
That's a bit of a scary prospect. Okay. We'll see you all again very soon.
Next week. See ya.
Hopefully it'll be warmer.
Oh, it's so cold.